Everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today, I want to go over like a quick little video regarding the new news that Hunter posted actually like 3 hours ago. So if you don't know, Hunter just made announcement in Greenville, in the Greenville Discord server, regarding a roadmap for new updates coming months. Basically regarding licensed cars coming and map updates. Basically just a roadmap of all the updates coming this month. So I'm in the Greenville news server or Greenville Discord server under news. So literally at 7 o'clock p.m. Hunter posted Greenville roadmap. Hey all, welcome to exciting first posting of a Greenville roadmap. We want to be more open and transparent about what we are working on in the first half of this year and various other information you should know coming up. We have a lot of things coming out over the course of the year and are working towards being consistent with updates, so that's really good to hear because currently Greenville is not really consistent. They just updated literally days ago, but their last update I swear was like 4 months ago, which is really long. I actually prefer smaller updates, but lately they just been doing bigger updates, and I swear the community prefers smaller updates, but they don't really listen and they keep doing bigger updates. But not everything is on the roadmap that is coming this year, as we may have additional items added later in the year as well. But big news, we have licensed vehicles planned to release over the course of this year and beyond. What does this mean? We're licensed well-known vehicle brand additions added into the game, including new and old vehicles alike. That's really good to hear. So maybe, hopefully, Audi, maybe BMW, Chevy, or Saab, or other car brands that have been removed. Maybe even like a Ford license, because Ford didn't really get removed. Some cars got removed, but all their badges, they took off the badges on all their Ford and Lincoln models. But maybe you could get a Ford license, a Chevy license. That'd be really cool to see. We have signed multiple license agreements and in discussion with many more, and looking towards releasing them for you to enjoy. We know players have wanted real licensed vehicles to be added in Greenville, and we're working hard on bringing more to the game. Quick Q&A. Will fictional vehicles seem to be added? For the foreseeable future, yes. There will still be fictional vehicle additions in the mix, though less versions. Victoria bringing licensed vehicles to the game. So fictional vehicles, I guess, should still be added, but maybe it's a less priority, Obviously, everyone wants fictional brands. Like, no one wants everyone wants a real version. Like, no one wants a fictional version. Or, will customization be limited for some vehicles? There will be an instance for some vehicles not having as much customization as others, though we do strive on offering the most expansive customization to the best of our abilities and brand guidelines. If you don't know what they're talking about, with certain brands, you can't really do stuff like modifications to brands. Like, some brands don't like that. So say Ferrari is very strict with their their copyright and stuff like that. So maybe some brands don't want their cars to be altered. I know Nissan, I think, didn't want that before, or maybe Toyota didn't want that. Some other game, not really sure, but they don't want like their cars to be modified, like adding body kits, different rims, lowering it. So maybe they're talking about that. Maybe some cars, if they ever add real life cars, you can't modify them in certain ways. These vehicles take time to be added into the game. Yes, licensed cars do take time to be added into the game and are a long process. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear this. Working with the companies, obviously, I bet you they pay a lot of money. Like, car brands aren't cheap. It's probably like 50k, maybe 100k. I'm not really sure, just taking a guess. Maybe in 20k for a license for a game, which is crazy. But you gotta do this. Are suggestions possible for licensed vehicles as well, like fictional vehicles? Of course they are. Looking to highly request or beloved models to add into the game. We cannot promise to add every single vehicle requested, but your suggestions will help us with future content. So if you currently don't know, if you go into car suggestions, you can currently suggest your cars. Like, this person suggested a Mitsubishi Mirage. Not really sure why you would want that. A fictionalized E63, anything you can do, like a Ram, an SL55, an Audi A5 or A6, S6, Chevy, Ford, Fiesta, Audi, so fictional vehicles like requests will still be added. Please take the time to look at more general information. I'll be excited for large future content that coming and working on. So finally, we have the Greenville roadmap in April, so we got a check mark beside the April Fool's update, Easter hunt event update. So Easter is in a couple weeks, so hopefully a hunt will be available. For the licensed content update later this April, which is pretty cool. So in a couple weeks we're gonna have maybe a licensed car. Could end up releasing early May, so either late April or May. Licensed car content update would be really cool. In May we have new licensed content update. I don't know if they're gonna have two or if those are gonna be the same. Anyway, we got smaller content updates, initial vehicle customization options. So end of May, it's really cool to see. So maybe customization, maybe like body kits, maybe an overhaul for like lowering your car, because some people don't like that, how you currently lower your car. Because currently in Greenville you can only lower the car, but you can't have the front and rear lower. They just lower like the same point. You can't have one higher than the other. So maybe they might add that, or maybe body kits. In June, new licensed content updates, smaller content updates, and plus more. So not really sure plus more is, but whatever. We got summer, continued licensed content updates, smaller content updates, plus big map additions coming. This includes a whole new area to the map plus a highway. So a highway could be added, which is pretty cool. If you currently go back to the game and actually drive a highway where I think maybe the highway would be. If you don't know, I've actually made a video on this. One of my videos I uploaded a couple weeks ago, maybe even two months ago. Was actually a special roleplay in one of the special, in an RP server, which was like a highway mountain roleplay. Basically, they added a highway, like some devs like LG Splash, not devs, but like people added with F3X a highway, and it was actually in this location. So maybe they could add that exact highway. Like someone already made it, and it looked like someone like a dev in Greenville made it. You don't know what I'm talking about, just watch that video. But in that special roleplay, the highway was actually right here in this area, kind of. It would like be an on-ramp. And maybe it was over here. There's like a ramp. I think it was over here, somewhere around here. But a highway could go through this area, maybe in this area, which could be cool. I know some people wanted a highway to be added for a while, and they really have special role plays for highways, so that'll be a cool feature. If we go on to later this year, continued licensed content updates, script backend rework, more optimized, so maybe more optimized scripts for decreased lag, smaller content updates, plus much more. New roleplay server menu. That'd be cool. So that's later this year, and that probably past summer because it says later this year, so maybe in fall. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We're keeping track of suggestions for vehicles and features. We know a lot of you have been asking for a shakeup or change of specific vehicles being added. We have taken note of many and are making sure they are worked on. It will take a bit for the changes to occur and the content cycle. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm really excited that they're doing that, because people really don't know when Greenville's updating and what they're working on. They literally have, like, big example, this last update, they haven't updated in like 3 months, and people really didn't know what they're working on. Obviously we would see the occasional leak, car spotted in a public server, progress on cars and stuff like that, but that's really about it. So it's pretty cool to see what they're working on, and something to follow along. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited for that highway. Pretty cool feature. And obviously the fictional, or the real life cars, the licensed car brands getting added. Maybe BMW, Chevy, Audi could get added. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, peace out.